can't do metal railings. Random. Oh, what's this? Shocking news. Since we started producing electricity, people have been getting shocked and sometimes even attaining serious injuries. We must insulate all the wires. What wires? Just dry your hands next time. Shock as punishment sounds like a great idea. Okay, this is Gen X. This is Gen Z. This is your Gen X, like, well, that'll learn you. And this is your, oh no, safety first. We must insulate everything. I think we'll take this because I actually want the loyalty and I don't mind losing a bit of junk metal. Running the whole wall in the station.
Sir, what do you think you're doing?
This is my station. Idiot. Right, there we go. All looks good in there. No puddles, no drugs. You've got Urcon, haven't you, Dave? Oh, jeez. That was close. You look back and slam on. Yeah, so imagine that in Durain Valley. Well, it's sugar. Start the engine. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Engine's turned off. Right, how do we start the engine? That's for parking brake. How do we turn the engine on again?
You see that shine? That's gold. Now go on, grab it before it washes away. Don't you forget about that second bucket, though. It might be holding even more gold.
It sure is easy, this, Grandpa. I'm surprised you're not retired by now. You know, dig up the top inch of ground and get like $200 worth of gold. Grandpa gets an 87% cut. Grandpa made us sign a contract. Takes 100 grand from us and says, "Oh, you don't remember us discussing this last night?" Or I get 100 grand. Is it stuck because of this?
Captain, we have a major problem.
Group leaders are fighting. Group leaders got into a fight over which group contributes the most to our settlement. Oh, this is people all over. Oh, we're the most favourite group. No, we're the most favourite group. No, Captain likes us the best. No, he likes us the best. There we go. All will fall without unity. Side with the workers, side with the engineers, side with the sailors. You're all equally worthless. I like that option. Genuinely, I'd rather say that to them. Right, that's been built. That was a very disappointing explosion. It didn't sound good, it didn't look good, and it didn't really do anything. Oh, it kind of did. It kind of did.
Well, if it ain't old Jan's grandson. I'll tell you what.
What? Well. It seems he already knows who we are. Well, I'm going to sell all of it because we're getting top dollar for it.
Looking for mining gear? Head over to the Martello shop, other side of town. They got everything you could need. And hey, next time, bring me a whole bucket of nuggets.
I think it's waiting for me to look the other way and it's going to shut the door lock. Got it! Yes!
Surprised these trains haven't fallen apart yet.
Bye! Wait, what? Oh, come on. It won't leave with me on it. That's scumbaggery, that is.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Ow!
That wasn't me. Oh my god, look at the... I guess we're going to need more bins down here as well, aren't we? Welcome back to part 2, and hopefully Amazon Web Services are now working and we can have some Twitch chat uninterrupted as well as YouTube chat. Because, you know, cloud
Gustus
services.
has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 123 months of support, and said good afternoon all. Hope you are all having a good Friday.
Thank you, Gustus. Have we got any stuff to sell? Almost. Right. Looks like we've got a point to spend in here again. Oh, we've got a blue, bit of level 2 ship. Okay.
King Killer UK has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 52 months of support.
King Killer, thank you, 52. Right, I need to scavenge another 2 ships. Have a total output of cassava bread 75. Reward seafaring. Okay. Interesting. Complete 5 events with Teach. Build 3 pirate camps. We're going to have to build another pirate camp at some point, but not yet. What can we get for blue? A mast can provide high up starting points for other infrastructure zip lines. Wait a minute, what now? A mast can provide high up starting points for... That could be useful. So that's an item that allows you to connect things to it, I think, which could help with your logistics. Crow's Nest. For every Crow's Nest, gain 20 coin per discovery event. Not bad. Improve sailor maker production with every rank. Okay. These two are interesting to me. That one... There are a couple of discovery events we could go to, which would bring in 20 coin, but we get 18 coin every time we trade planks, so I'm not desperate for that. This one sounds like something I want. Let's have a look at that. Oh, of course it costs 20 coin. Everything costs coin. So you still can't build... Well, oh, you can build in places like that, though. Interesting. It's actually quite useful.
Solid Bond UK has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 120 months of support.
Solid Bond, thank you for 10 years, my man. Happy anniversary, and thank you for all that support. It triggers me these two are out of sync. What are you on about, Hilo? 10 years, I know. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Left to place. Cancel shift for continuous placement. What does that mean? Definitely opens up options, this thing. Look at that. I think that would help you get over here without going via the ground and stuff. So we can actually put it there. Oh my god. Look at the ladder connections. Pity you can't put it on here. I wonder if there's like a foundation tile you can get later. Right, so the main thing we need to do is get this boat sailing quickly. So can we actually assign... Yes, we can. Do we have enough people? That's the question. Oh. Freshly baked soda, Dream and Grand Adventures. What do these do for you then? Yeah, I can see the total crew limit is 15, Captain Flint, but what I don't quite understand is why would you want... Like, is there a preference between having 15 scallywags and not having 8 swabbies at all? That's what I'm trying to understand. Or is it just the case of you want swabbies because of the materials they take? We can make easier than we can make these things. I don't know. Okay, we've got our crew assigned. Let's have a look at the old map. Recommend a hunter ship. What ship have we got again? Is it a Moonlight? The Prowler, Moonlight. Destroyer. Reaver. Hunter, that's the Hunter. What's so good about that one then? It's got 70 health versus 70. 15 crew versus 20 crew. 32 resources. Is that resources? Supplies versus 24. I think we could do it with that, you know. Recommends a Prowler. No captain assigned. That would help.
Who wants to die first?
Who wants lip sync first?
Let's
Right,
get to
embark.
Is that a haven I see on that legendary rock? And filled with famous names to boot? Timothy Shore. I need something smuggled. Myself, in fact. Out of sight of any searching eyes. It takes real pirates to stomach this kind of work. Legends in the making. Question is, are you?
Timothy Shore, the Phoenix. That man is a living legend. Whatever he's up to, we should be part of it.
Oh, wait a minute. They want cassava bread now. What? They're getting really unhappy because they've learned that these guys have got the bread and they don't have the bread. Are you actually serious? That's amazing. Right, well, we can solve it by making sure the galley serves up bread, but it's a long way. It's a long, long way to get that bread. Nothing else, we can get them there quicker. They're descending into chaos because it's taking so long to get that bread. Thing is, I can't see it physically being moved either. How much coin have we got? 188. Well, they can double zipline in one direction. Well, there is that. There you go. They've actually got some bread. Takes them ages to get there, but they can get the bread back really quickly. This vessel is carrying valuable goods. What, 100 planks? Not really.
Hoist the colors.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Now, let's leave quiet and unseen. The Reaper is surely watching.
Okay, so we have to sneak 47 meters. And they're playing rough seas, which is damage 15 to 18 off our health. It's quite a bit. Okay, we're going to have to take some damage, Methode. Make some progress. Opponent gains 2, so they get 2 next turn, and 1 player next turn, okay. So this is a dice roll, we may as well rush as much as we can. Okay, we can sneak that.
This fog is a blighted omen. Cut through it and fast. Our lives may very well depend on it.
What fog? Gain 20 charts. So they want to take out 1 to 4 supplies and deal damage to our crew. Can't block everything.
Darren Rodney Thickbush has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 35 months of support, and said, just got back from the doctors and been prescribed some anti-gloating cream. I can't wait to rub it in.
But dumb. Thank you for 35 months, almost 3 years, Baron. Move away 3,800 meters from the threat. Prevent 1 to 1.3 kilometers of sneak gain and deal damage of 8 to 12. Okay, so if we don't try to move, they can't, that will have no effect. And we try and mitigate the damage. What's this? Gain crew? Was that gain Howler's Plunder. What else can we do? There's no real good move here. There's no point trying to do gain because that's a lot of anti-gain. Apart from that one, potentially. 8 to 11 damage is a fair bit, but we could take it. Let's do that. It's probably the best one. Prevents 100 to 400 meters gain. Okay. Now we go for maximum. Deal damage to crew. We need to stop that. We can't stop that. Let's try and rush it then.
The fog is lifting. We made it. Last hit, that was close.
We got Timothy, the captain. 26 health received, 10 crew lost. Blimey. 22 supplies. 10 crew. Brutal.
Well, that could have gone worse. I'll leave you at the next port and make for the Wildfire Isles. You saw the ghostly ship in the fog, didn't you? The Reaper has his eyes on you now, just like me and all the other brethren of the coast. You have two options now. Cower in fear, or seize your destiny. Whatever it'll be, we'll be watching.
Okay, we are very, very short staff now. Look at that. 5 out of 15 crew. Pretty bad. Rescued Phoenix, a member of the legendary Brethren of the Coast who was pursued by a ghostly adversary in the fog. A problem we might now share as well. We could just ignore this or use this chance to become legends as well. What does that mean?
The Brethren of the Coast. I wouldn't mind belonging to that illustrious club.
Careful, Scarlet. We both know what that ship in the fog was. I'm not keen on joining
Captain Flint.
Killigrew's crew.
Legends don't fear the Reaper Rambullion. How else would they live forever?
Yeah, when it says damage 1 to 10 crew, it means you're going to lose 1 to 10 personnel. That's what it means. On a recent adventure, one of our crew overheard rumours about Amara. Word is she's roaming the island on covert crown business. We can't have that. It's time to go on the prowl for the Spanish Hound.
I knew we'd run into her again.
Only now, we have the means to fight back.
Oh, true, but I don't like this air of secrecy. The sooner we find her, the better.
Tell you what, this cassava bread is quite slow to make. That seems weird. We just lost personnel, but we were 4 tents short. Eh? Complete 5 events. Okay, we get a red point now. So that gives us either a boost in our stone deposit, expands deposit capacity by 25%. Not bad. For every salvage dock, reduce ship construction and repair costs by 20%. Elevator, great increases transport speed, perfect for steep cliffs. I mean, it says that, right? But you can guarantee that that will cost a lot of gold, a lot of coin, and it doesn't tell you that here. So you think, oh, I'd love an elevator. You unlock it, and then you go to build an elevator, And it's like, that's 500 coins, and you don't have 500 coin. It would be nice if I could see, like right click on the elevator and just show me the detail. This is what you need to build it. Same with these ships here. It just goes, oh, you know, it takes certain kinds of crew. And you think, I don't have that kind of crew yet. I think the best one we could probably get is that one for now.
Will be the last one standing.
Boza has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 103 months of support.
Bozo, thank you for 103 months. Complete feasting with legends. What's that?
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Don't get too comfortable.
Right, time to repair the ship. Teach has returned. Damage to ship 26, damage to crew 10. Supplies used 22. We got Timothy and some cohesion. Repair cost 7 rope. We should have rope in stock. We'll have to start thinking about building over here as well. Oh my god. Look at this guy bringing the cassava bread in. Look. It's like, you want bread? Whee! The trouble is he can't deliver it quick enough because it's quite a long journey. We need to, like, warehouse move it. Or just bake some more locally, but... Maybe we just need to build some cassava facilities up here, but I don't think we have the staff. No, we don't. When we get more men, we need more cassava up here. Is that thing ready? Manage crew. Oh, God. No, we really don't have enough people. I need a mission where we're probably going to get some survivors. Maybe that'll have some survivors.
What? The world is ours.
Let's go and have a look.
About bloody time.
What is going on with the water here? Is that meant to be an actual whirlpool? Blimey.
Let them know we're here.
You spot a few objects floating on the ocean's surface. It's not ordinary flotsam, but creates a chest of goods. They look like somebody deliberately threw them overboard. Maybe the work of a smuggler trying to avoid the law. Planks, booze, black powder. Grab as much as you can. I mean, we've got a lot of all of these things, to be honest with you.
Underway.
Easy as murder.
Well, it's obviously a trap, but I genuinely don't need any of those resources. Speaking of which, we need to sell some planks. Like, we're selling planks for 10 coin each, and that, well, 18 coin a go, and that pays for the zip lines that cost 10. So, it's a net positive. Ooh.
The world is ours.
Your ship has reached a 7 Seas event. You can enter as soon as you're ready.
The Crown's lackeys come to enact justice. We can't have that.
Deals 7 to 9 damage. Deals 6 to 11 damage and then take double damage. Wait, what? Oh, they take double damage. Wow. That's a risky move. So the more damage we inflict, it gets double. Crikey. Gain 2 dice next turn, okay. They're on 1 hit point.
Good job. To hell with the Crown and their cronies.
93 coin. Nice. 2 supplies.
Yes?
Yeah. 93 coins, good.
Now. About bloody time. Buccaneer's End. The name says it all.
Whoa.
The Crown rules these waters. They keep a special prison for the likes of us.
Hundreds are rotting in the bloody Bastille. Break 'em out, and they'll beg us to take 'em in.
I suppose having more hands wouldn't hurt? If they wash themselves first?
The bloody Bastille. Trust the Crown to bring the worst of the old world into the new.
If they think the name alone will scare us off, they're wrong. That prison is ours to break.
Buccaneer's End is too close for comfort. If the Crown is allowed to keep its base, our island will never be safe. We need to remove the Crown from the area without triggering an all-out war we'd never win. We get the population to revolt. +2 Empire Principle points, +15 Cohesion, unlocks special location Bloody Bastille. Or, we take the merchants scared to do business with the Crown. +2 Notoriety points, 15 Cohesion. So it's basically saying, do you want to go red or do you want to go green? I wish I could look at our points. We only have 1 red point at the moment, don't we? Is it green that we've got the most of? I think it is. We'll do this one.
Most pirates are afraid to come near the bloody...
Yeah, we've got more green than red.
And merchants feel safe as a result. But if we could change that...
We'd both show we're not afraid of the Crown, and make sure the trading company will avoid these waters like the plague. Cunning.
Flippin' heck, everybody lives in a detached house. It's alright, isn't it? They arrive at our shores with great hopes. What else shall we do? Drifters.
waiting.
That's a British ship, isn't it? Trading Company Brig, boarding damage 9(7). Is that comparing theirs to ours? Yeah, so they're a bit better spec.
Done already? Cowards.
What's this? You're welcome, Commander Dodson. Glad you enjoyed it. It says that we've got some people coming in, and we desperately need people. I think we just want the able-bodied. Like, I'm not taking the all of them. We can't afford to have Deadwood. It's bad enough as it is. Whoa, what the heck is this? Mara's scouting vessel. Could take that. We couldn't take the main one. We've got 10 men. That's not enough to set up one of these things. Takes 4 for the picker. Then you need to get... What was the cassava bread bakery again? It's the roll maker. Honestly can't remember. Was it here? Because that needs cassava roots and salt. So you still got the same problem. You've got to get salt all the way down there. Crikey. We need a much more efficient way of moving goods between these two places.
Back.
Well, don't know, Amici. It's hard to tell. That we're looking. Right, does this need repairing? 93 coin, 3 cohesion, minimal damage. That's pretty good.
I'm waiting.
Don't like the look of that.
Ready.
We need a zip line that goes down to this dock here so that you can get stuff out of the warehouses quickly. Because it's a bit of a mess to get down there. Let me get a zip line from here. Go to here, but I don't know if that's connected to this. I don't think it is.
Let's get to it. Pipe all hands!
Yeah, it's quite tough because you need this bread. Do we actually need the bread? Can we, like, remove it from over here, or they get really upset? If we say you can't have bread, what actually happens? They get upset. So it's not an option. If you have access to bread, you have to deliver it. How can we get them from here to here really quickly? Have you seen the progress update for the B100 in the Revelia? No, Nacho. Have they published something? They're going to riot again now with bread. See if it's any quicker if you try to warehouse it. The issue is just the distance they have to travel. That's the real issue. Not steep enough. Ooh. They show the new electric locomotive as well as vehicles and pedestrians. They're also adding a railway crane. Where did they show this, Nacho? Was it in their Discord or on YouTube?
We've arrived.
Why is that not pulling any stewing? Production versus drain. Basically, we're not making enough stew over here. Buccaneer Grill. Input, pigs. Output. Wow. Input 2 pigs, output 35 stew. What the heck? It's on the Steam page when you went to play it. Oh, nice. I definitely missed that. That seems to go through the rock. How does that work? I don't understand why that won't work, to be honest. Why can't you build a thing here? Definitely happy going over there, which is bizarre because that seems to cut right through that bridge. Physics is a law and pirates don't follow laws. Very true. Right, where's this quest?
I'm waiting. Mighty empires occupied these islands a long time ago, leaving only ruins. Now new factions are trying to take their place. Take the free people of the Tribe Alliance, for instance. They could use our help. Maybe one day, we'll need theirs.
The Tribe Alliance has been holding its own against the Crown for years. If we join forces, there's so much chaos we could sow.
We like chaos.
Those old ruins are said to contain treasure beyond our wildest dreams. Well, I can't speak for anyone else, but my dreams are pretty wild.
Please don't elaborate.
During my travels, I also heard stories about ancient curses and unspeakable terror. If you believe in those sorts of things?
Clutch McBroski has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 133 months of support.
Clutch, thank you for 133. The Tribe Alliance and the Crown vie for power and influence over this archipelago. Should we involve ourselves in that conflict or seize the opportunity to do some treasure hunting under their noses? That's a tricky one. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of, rather than just go and loot the ruins, try and get these guys on our side. We can perhaps trade with them and stuff. Send a ship here to play the event. Treasure cave. Recommended stats, 20 boarding damage and above. Blimey.
What?
We have 8. Don't think we've got the stats for that one. The only one we're slightly missing on that one is the armor, but maybe we could still do it. Like, it's only 1 point down on armor. Amara's Jungle Lookout. Go on, let's have a go.
Move, you lazy sots!
Let's have a go, see what happens.
What now? Rumor has it Amara frequents this island. Let's make land discreet, if possible, and see what we can find.
Okay. We have to sneak 27 meters and they want to damage our crew. I don't like that. Crew damage is the one thing I don't like. Prevent 1 to 4 meters of sneak.
Well now, a lookout in the jungle. Those mercenaries have the stink of the crown about them. Gentle now.
Treacherous ground. Sneak another 27 meters. Lose 1 to 4 supplies.
We've got the drop on them. A bit of blood spilled will help the rest get wise and surrender.
Reduce the enemy crew below 50%. Oh my god, they want to do 12 to 15 damage to our crew. What now? Man, they're coming in with some heavy damage. Oh my god. It feels like no matter what you do here, you're going to end up having to lose crew because every attack they're making is aiming for our crew. And we have to damage their crew. And so, like, I'm playing this card here, but, you know, we're gaining treasure and we're mitigating the damage, but we're not doing anything to them. And we've got to do 25 points of crew damage. But we've only got 15 crew, and if they're rolling 7 to 10, like, flippin' heck. Like, we just don't have anything to defend this. Pick drifters in missions you need people. What do you mean by that? You can only take 15 crew on board, so if they're rolling 7 to 10, what can I possibly do? If I hit them with 9 to 12, they'll hit us with 7 to 10. They've got 50 crew. We've got 15. How are we supposed to combat that? It wouldn't let me load any more people onto the boat. But maybe we've just got entirely the wrong boat. Like, we need a boat that's got 50 people on it. You just can't do this. Well, we're down through half supplies now. Right, so now he's going to take double damage, so we just got to go all in now. There you go, we lost 10 crew. He's down to 26 out of 50. If we can knock one more crew off him, we're fine, but we've only got 5 crew left on the boat. I don't think we have a way of giving them a bit of damage while mitigating some. So I don't think we can... Dodge and weave's not going to help. Because it doesn't do anything to them. Like, we have...
Support, and said beat them with a positive attitude and pocket full of sunshine.
Wait, what just happened then?
We've subdued Amara's lookouts. Now let's see
Thank you,
what
Crumbs.
secrets they in their makeshift camp.
Thank you for 6 years, Crumbs. $11 crew lost. We just can't take that kind of loss. The mercenaries are quick to betray Amara's mission. She's spying on the Tribe Alliance and their supporters. In a secured chest, we find her detailed report meant for Admiral at Fort Vanderkroon.
Admiral Machado. My lookouts at the archipelago report that the Tribe Rebellion is growing in strength. They recruit anyone who shares their common hatred against the Crown, no matter their creed or nationality. Their funding comes from Temple Gold, as well as generous donations from Golden Chain smugglers. I suggest that both the rebels and the chain be dealt with sooner rather than later. Yours in service, Amara.
Admiral Machado. Blasted. Is he still not dead?
I wouldn't mind us squaring off against an admiral on the high seas.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
So that's another 11 crew that we can't afford. Well, we'll do that one next. Can't go near that, but we can do that. Yeah. Looks like the warehouse transfer is a lot more efficient, like they're moving tons of it.
Still the same place.
Right, we got 180 coin. And it cost us some stuff. Not too bad. Biggest loss was the crew. I do not know where we're going to get our crew from. We're going to have to pull them out of jobs. Wait a minute, why is it being told to get salt from there and not here? They built towers. One there, one there. Could probably pause rope production, like we have 500 rope. That seems like a lot for now. Why can't he get stuff? You know when you're in the middle of trying to work something out and the game's like, look, look. Some people, usually from well-to-do families, find the idea of high sea piracy incredibly romantic. Naive and misguided as they may be, we have found the way to our shores. Let them adapt. There will be a lot of friction in the beginning, but eventually they'll figure out what the real pirate life looks like. Minus 50 cohesion. Good grief. Recruit them as miners. We only take those who are willing to work in the mines. What do you mean? We don't have many mines, do we? Oh, we can have 400 coin, which we don't want. Hang on, salt mine? We don't really have many mines. We need to see proof their intentions are pure. Put them in mind, see if they have stomach for a hard pirate life. Can't we just put them on the boat? Seriously, can't we just put them in here now? Yeah, I was trying to work out why this is not able to get guano when there's loads of it in storage, like here. Where's it getting it from? Right, do we need more tents? Yes, we do. Let them roam to fatten up. Pig herder. Upkeep food. Outputs 4 pigs. And then with the pigs you can make 35 stew. As opposed to that one, just outputs 16 stew. That's 2 green hand to make 16 stew. This is 2 green hands, 4 green hands and 2 fetches to make 35 stew. Construct 100 buildings on your island. Suppose we could then get rid of that one. The warehouse can come and get it. Why can't you rotate things? Control, block auto connections. Shift, continuous placement. I don't know what that does. That produces 4 pigs and that inputs 2. Which almost implies that you can build 2 of these to 1 pig pen. I'm sorry to hear that, Shadowstorm. Can we put 2 grills down the side here? Scumbag game. That wasn't me. Enemy ship is en route to attack. I was hoping we could just about fit this in. Thank you, Chopper. It says there's something in the way, but I literally can't see what. It's a bit far for a warehouse. Yeah, but Captain Flint, they're not in the way, are they? How are they in the way? Like, we're nowhere near them. Look, we're down here and the upper one's in the way. How? It's just not. Blimey, how good's our radar? Where's this ship? I don't know where it is.
Yes?
Yeah.
Easy as murder.
Oh my god, I've just built the wrong thing. No, I've not. It's a submarine, yeah? Deed is done. I have a total output of 100 stew. Nice. If I actually bring some planks and finish this off, that'd be great. Right, like piggies, please. And then you can get piggies from here. And you can get piggies from here. And then I would like food from there. There. And then finally we can
Made it.
transfer it to that warehouse. And I don't think we'll need this one now. Nine minutes before they get here.
This small town has nothing of value, except the pirates being held in their cells. They are ill-prepared for our attack.
Port cannons, 4 to 5 damage to our health. We have to reduce the enemy to 0 and it's on 17. I think we can tank that and get some extra treasure. Deal 6 to 11 damage and they take double damage. So let's deal a bit and prevent some.
Either the townsfolk give our people liberty, or we give them death.
Reward,
They
black
choose
powder. Ooh. Can you intercept? I don't think you can, because I don't think it shows you where the boat is. Incoming crown attack. Yes, it does. We could attack it, but we'll get absolutely annihilated. Because look at its armor and its gun damage, so we're not doing that. Not touching that either. That one... The scouting vessel. Possibly. I want a different... If we're going to attack a merchant ship, we're going to take losses, and I'd rather take losses for something that's worth having.
Easy as murder.
Cassava bread is going down. Why can it not get salt? I don't get this. There's loads of it here. I swear it keeps bugging this out. I feel like I fixed this for the 3rd time. To be honest, we could probably build another gun. If you could find where to put one. We're not short of black powder. We're just short of spaces to put a gun turret. We can put it here. I don't think we can easily get stuff over to it. Maybe we can, I don't know. I really wish you could build in the water, though. Like, the fact all of this is dead ground.
Enemy ship is approaching. Be prepared to defend our island. Let them know we're here. This place has the sweet smell of treasure about it. Let's
A pirate version of
spread
Age of
out
Empires.
and
A
get
little
our
bit.
bearings.
Hunger Jungle, 1 to 2 damage to crew. I don't like that. Lose 1 to 2 supplies.
We've got company. They must be guarding the treasure. Too bad. What's theirs is ours now.
2 to 3 damage to our crew, take double damage. You have to get their crew below 50%, which means 8 crew. I've got a feeling this is going to play out like the last one, where they just... every single card they play is crew damage. Because it's exactly the same objective. In which case... we might as well just go in and lose 2 to 3. But then if we do double damage, we're going to kill every one of them. Prevent 4 to 7 damage to crew. We can stop their incoming damage. Okay, it's not playing out the same. Prevent 3 to 4 damage to crew, so we just go in now and do a lot of damage.
We sent them running.
One crew
guarding
left.
this cave. Torches out, and in we go.
Got to get 10 hints. Lose 1 to 2 supplies. So they're going to damage their own crew. That's weird, because they're going to kill their own crew. They've only got 1 crew left, so that's going to kill all of them.
Ha! Now that's a solid haul. Grab what you can, me hearties. Let's bring this plunder back to our bloody time.
Yeah, we're down on rations a little bit.
Skull Rock is calling.
It's a long way, but it doesn't matter. It's an extra gun. Let's see if it's loaded up by the time they get here.
Shadow of the skull.
You just saw a guy transporting a barrel by back walking into it. I tell you, they're pretty strong. If we're lucky, this thing might have produced a shot in the next 2 minutes. We shall see. Here it comes. We've got a red to claim, a green, and a whatever that is.
That's the stuff.
We'll use that for trading post and for aerial lift. Oh, I didn't know that, yeah. We spend one more in this, we can then get that thing, the Gold Seeker. Looks pinky purple to you. The problem is everybody's monitor's different and everybody's eyes are different, so we all see slightly different colours. Like it might look more purple, or more lilac, or more magenta. What, that's a Destroyer Plus. It says a Reaver Plus. What's that one? Is that the Reaver? That's the Gold Seeker versus the Shark Tooth. I wish you could, like, click and say compare. Okay, so it's twice as quick. It's a lot more maneuverable. It's twice as the gun damage. It has more supplies. It has more health, and it has the same crew. So that is definitely better than just that. Boarding damage 13, boarding damage 13. They're both the same. Nice to have that. I have to unlock this one to get it.
Pile up those bitches.
So now we've unlocked the Reaver Plus. But that requires picaroons. And picaroons demand what looks like rum from a tavern. So, yeah. And it also takes quite a big crew. Prowler. Improves campfire production with every rank. Improves campfire production by +3. Classy banner. For every banner, increase cohesion capacity by 4. What does that mean? Cabaret. For every cabaret, gain 10 coin every time new drifters are recruited. Wait, what? How does that work? A statue. For every statue, gain 3 additional drifters every time a ship arrives with recruits. Ooh. Also upgrade the Moonshine ship or whatever green one. Wait, you can upgrade this? How do you upgrade that? That one. The Nightshade. The classy cabin provides, getting more comfortable, provides 12 housing. Wow. So at the moment we're building a tent and that takes 2. That takes 12.
Andre_B33 has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 54 months of support.
Thank you very much, Andre. I mean, these are good for getting... Don't need that. I quite like this one, just because we get extra drifters, which is not bad, because we lose them. That one's a coin generator, that's a drifter generator, and that one provides us with better housing, which means you can take rows of tents and just collapse them, like 6 to 1, which is way more efficient, and definitely appeals. We have +1 down here. The elevator building, which we don't know how much that costs. The salvage dock, reduce ship construction repair cost by 20%. I mean, that's nice to have, but not essential. I'm going to unlock that and see how much it costs. Let's see how much it costs. Right, what do you reckon? I reckon 400 coin. 50? Holy smoke. Wait, why does an aerial lift cost 300 but an elevator cost 50?
Monkanuts has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 38 months of support.
Okay, that greatly changes things. Monkey, thank you for 38. So now we have the potential to get an elevator down to this salt thing. Collapse these houses back. Have a look at the new housing. So it provides 2 housing. Provides 12. You need 5 coin and some stone. I don't know why you need coin. I mean, who are you even paying? You can put them down here, basically. Stack them up there and then have some kind of elevator. Right, let's get this fight over with and then we'll work it out. Are you going to be operational? No, you're not. You're taking a very long time to make a single shot. You never know, I might get absolutely battered here.
Yes?
Yeah. Upgrade the pier now. Upgrade the ship. Where's the ship we unlocked? A level 2 prowler. How do we build that? Do we need to upgrade the pier or something? Nope. Can we not upgrade it from that one to that one? Do we just have to... So they all say locked. Maybe we have to destroy that one before we can build a new one. Look at this guy running over with charcoal like, I can see the enemy.
It's taking fire.
No idea what's going on. There you go. He's destroyed. That's all that matters. Let's celebrate. By having no salvage whatsoever. And no crew. Well, just vanishes. Very strange. Not even sure that thing fired. It's still got stock. That one did. Maybe because your ship's already level 2. I don't know. Like, I'm going to have to save it and try... The upgrade screen showed only upgrades to level 3 ships from your current level 2, and that moon ship is also level 2. So I'm going to have to... Okay. If I save it, we'll destroy this ship. I presume we can do that. What? Mate, I'm just sacking you off the boat so we can put you on a better one. What is this? How on earth are you supposed to get rid of this?
Yes?
I don't understand how you meant to get rid of your boat. Like, how do you remove the captain? This is kind of weird. Dismantle ship. Crew needs to be fired first. Wait, what? Okay. They must go. Okay, crew's fired.
Let's get to it.
Dismantle ship. Where was it gone? Okay.
Andy 225T has resubscribed with a tier 3 Twitch subscription and 115 months of support and said hi Paul and chat. Hope all well.
Thank you, Andy. Yep, doing alright. Mostly. That's a weird way of doing it. Like, if you want to swap your ship but keep your crew, you can't, because you have to fire the crew. They then get upset, and then you build a ship and put them back on again. There's no way of saying, can you just stand over there a minute while I scuttle this and build you a better ship? Right, this is going to really annoy them. First of all, I want to see how this elevator thing works. I want to build an elevator here. Interesting. Too long. Ah, that's cool. So if we went to there and then created a pathway to here somewhere. somehow. Yes, no, maybe.
J0Shposh28_UK has resubscribed with a Tier 1 Twitch subscription and 111 months of support, and said, keep on gaming.
Thank you very much, Josh Bosh. So that's a much quicker way up and down the cliff. If we replace that with an elevator, let's see what they think about it. Not steep enough. Wait, oh, it has to be like nearly vertical. Okay. So can you then build a... Nope.
Dave_M984 has resubscribed with a Tier 2 Twitch subscription and 141 months of support, and said 11.75 years, and still don't know what this button does. Lol.
You should get your money back if you destroy it. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for Tier 2. Thank you for 141 months. Because I don't know how much... It says greatly increases speed. There's no metric on that. What on earth are these guys doing? Community events. Feeding offal and waste has led to swine getting ill. Pirates are afraid to get sick as well if they eat this tainted meat. Oh, good grief. We knew this was going to unravel. That's the solution. More pigs. Feeding offal and waste is... Okay. Feed the pigs properly. Add careful breeding for 30 minutes. Feed the pigs booze and fish. Feed the pigs with whale blubber, which we don't have anyway. Pirates should not be picky. Part of our booze and fish production is used to feeding the pigs. We're not making fish. So that's not an option. That's not an option. That's not really an option. It's going to have to be feed the pigs for 30 minutes and their production's going to go down 50%. Careful breeding for 30 minutes. And the solution to that is another pig pen. So we lose half the production, we build twice as many. Right, what I was wanting to do over here is sort out the housing situation. Classy cabin. Okay, when I clicked on that, it had a little icon, and then when I built it, it was massive. Jank, doesn't it? See, why can't it just provide a ramp from here up to here? They're going to be very upset by these changes. Until their homes are built, they're going to be very upset. New crew, Pickaroons. New deeds available. Imagine living in a house and right above you is a stone quarry where literal rocks are being swung right over your house. So your kid's sleeping. It's like literally rocks hanging over your head. Sleep well. It's not totally safe, it's pirate safe. It's safe enough for pirates. Right, how are we doing on the housing scale thing? Okay, we have extra homes. Nice. We can probably trash more of these little slums over here. Demolish mode. Okay, what does that leave us? This is the jankiest link. I hate this. This has to go. Sorry, mate. I know you're happy there, but, you know, you and you are going. Jankosaurus Rex, that is. I'm not having it. Flippin' heck, have you seen how much stew we have now? 3.6k. That's a lot of stew. Why is the booze not going up? I thought we were making loads of it. And crikey, that warehouse is full. Whoops. We need more storage for the beer. I think we'll just shut down one of the moonshine stills. There's no point. We're clearly producing way too much. The construction standards of these buildings are very sketchy. How dare you?
This URL not found has resubscribed with a tier 1 Twitch subscription and 138 months of support and said, "Happy Friday, everyone."
Thank you, URL. Right, we have 10 swabbies and 20 picaroons, so we need to work out how to make these picaroons. So it looks like we need a sugarcane farm. That produces sugarcane. Then we need a cooper to make the barrels. And then we need a distillery to make the rum. We're kind of running out. You got more fertile land over here. We might need another warehouse though to help. That one's full. Actually, that one's not full yet. It is very far away. That one's probably better left for when we build out here and we can transfer via that warehouse. I think we need a sugarcane factory up here somewhere. I need to replace this shantytown as well. I guess once we make rum, everybody's going to want it. Right, sugarcane. We could build the factory side of it here. So what's hard to see are the links between these sugarcane farms and the end? I think there are. Gonna be a maze, better build a new camp on the side. I don't like building new camps. When you build a new camp, you have to deal with a whole world of issues.
Armin_V30 has resubscribed with a tier 1 Twitch subscription and 73 months of support and said 73? When did they fly past?
It will catch up on you, sir. What are the logs being stored? What was our original log storage? There's the planks. That's the logging. That goes straight to the sawmill. We never stored it. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have to buffer that. Is that connected to that? It feels like this path is not connected to this path. But it won't actually let me connect it. It's kind of weird.
EmmaBob54 has resubscribed with a Prime Twitch subscription and 45 months of support.
Thank you for 45 months, EmmaBob. You pull logs. I'll see what they do. I don't want to delete it because it put it down when I built one of these two, so it's clearly connected to one of them. I think it must have been this one, but it's not visibly showing it. I wish you could set up the connections before the build. I wish you could, like, click on it, and then it would just show you the, you know, connection to wood and stuff, and just connect it now while you're in construction, and then you can... Because otherwise you have to sit here, wait for it to finish, and then connect it. Or you go away, get distracted somewhere else, and forget to come back and connect it. Like, just let us set it up before it's built. Build your first distillery. Steam achievement, a bottle of rum. Oh, let me do that yet. Right, that's getting everything from the warehouse. The only thing it's not doing is storing the actual gin. Oh, sorry, rum, not gin. If we shave some of this down. What's the ratio of sugar canes to barrels? 4, no. 4 to 1. And then we need to get that into the tavern. Oh, we've already got the area. We've got all of this. But that's not how it works. What you've got to do is you've got to put down a pirate bay. So there's one of them. That gives you that area. You can control and build in that area, basically. We then built another one up here, which gives us that area. The trouble is, whenever you build one, you then have to build homes, get the planks and the wood in there, get the food in there. If you're building rum, they want the rum, everything else that comes with it, and you've got to do it before they rebel. It's quite tricky. Not a matter of area as such. So right now we're trying to build the rum so that we can recruit the picaroons, because they require rum, which we're now making. And then we can send the boat out and start killing people. I mean, doing priority things. Send a ship here to play the event. Drifting Castaways. This guy is ill. The problem is, we need to allocate men to the boat to become crew, but we don't have enough spare crew. If we can get enough people on the boat, we can go here and recruit spare men. So we're in a catch-22. So we're going to have to shut down a load of stuff just to make people. Just to free people up. I think we could probably shut down a grill and a pig farm for a while, to be honest. We'll pause that. We've got 3 active guns now. Nice. More stockpiles and pirates, yeah. The trouble is, you build the stuff out and then it just keeps going, you know? It's manpower we need. But yeah, we can turn off a bunch of buildings. Like, we don't need stone for a while. We can just turn all this off. Right, we're on 78 rum now, 79 rum, so I think what we'll do is we'll turn off stone cutter. Where's the quarry? We'll just burn through our resources for a while. That's freed up 15. Okay, we can do 15 at the moment, which is enough to go and do this. Click enter to discover regions. Wait, what? Oh, I haven't put a captain in there yet, have I? What's Timothy like? Gain 3 dice. Gain +3 to your dice pool next turn. Lose a crew equal to your dice pool. What? Is that guy crazy? I don't think so. That has not been used as much as I'd hoped.
Let's head out there.
I might try and see how we get on.
Always forward.
Why on earth would you sail that way? Why wouldn't you just go like that? Let's sail over this shallow bit a bit more. They're up to 100 rum already.
Alright, what's next?
We come across a raft. A handful of tired men and women are clinging to it, clinging for dear life as best they can. We rescue them and force them into our crew. We're not a charity. Why do we lose cohesion from that? Those who want to join are welcome. We'll leave the rest at the next port. The unspoken law of the ocean, sailors must help each other without ulterior motives. Increases cohesion amongst pirates? Come on. That doesn't make sense. Basically, you can have 30 drifters and lose 15 cohesion, or you can have 10 for free. I'm not being funny, but I really feel like we need more mounts. We need more crew. I'm going to take the hit on the cohesion and just take them all. You have no need of dead weight. Able sailors may join our crew. The rest will drop off in the next port. Wait, what?
Aye.
What next port? We need to just bring them back.
Ease off the helm.
She is actually crazy. Her navigation's way off. Let's see what deeds we can do. If we build another warehouse, we get a purple token. Scavenge another sunken ship. Our next pirate camp, we definitely want this. But you see, what will happen is, we then have another way that they can attack us, so we'll then need to build gun turrets over here, which creates a logistic problem to get the black powder from over there to here. So that's warehouses. Then we need housing over here, we need food over here. How do we unlock the fishing? Two, three, one can be done in one go, just camp. What do you mean? There's like shellfish there as well.
little piece of heaven.
There's a lot of metals over here. See, if you build that, you're in trouble. The game's not going to tell you this, but you're in trouble if you build this. And the reason is because you need to get planks over there to build that. And you can't because there's a gap between your circles and you can't build across that gap. So you won't be able to get a transit line to here to get this stuff. But I'm not really sure you're supposed to do that. Right, we got more peeps back.
Fearless. Luff. I say luff, you swabs.
You swabs. Look up the resources you're going to need. How? Thinning of the guard, gold or glory? You did gun damage 20 to attack that. That's pretty brutal. Trading company brig. We could easily do that one.
There.
Let's do that while we're here.
We've hit our mark.
Merchants should never sail without escort. Let's remind them why.
Prevent so we've got to get close 3,300 meters, and they're going to try and prevent us and deal damage to our health. It's quite a big prevent, that one. Forgot to put more crew on the ship. Dang it. Prevent 650 to 950, deal a bit of damage. That would barely move us forward. Man the oars. Blimey. Look at this. Gain 3,800 to 4,000. That's like insta-win.
We need the cargo intact. A good scare will be enough to make them strike their colors.
Reduce the opponent's health and the crew below 75%. Blimey. So they want to deal damage and take double damage. So we probably want something like that. Make them bleed. No, we don't, because that's crew. See, the only thing we can do is block that, because anything else we're going to lose damage, but we kind of want to hit them because they're going to take double damage. Right, we just need to hit their crew now. Right, they're trying to hit our crew, but they take double damage to the crew.
We leave a few sailors alive to tell the tale. When the crown arrives, we are long gone.
70 coin, 3 cohesion, 4 supplies.
All right. I love plunder and mayhem, but I can't see the point of what we're doing now. How is that different from our usual business?
I think I get it. The ships we're targeting belong to the largest corporation of merchants of the 7 seas.
Exactly. What do you think will happen if they stop coming to Buccaneer's End altogether?
Misspelled, how you doing? So what's this? Embark. Didn't we just do this? Why is this still here? Wasn't it like you can play it again or something?
There.
It's a bit risky pushing on. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it would be nice if you could capture the vessel and sail it back. I mean, it's quite a nice boat, isn't it? Ooh. Treasure cave. Oh, rewards 80. 80 crew. Flipping heck. Better build a few houses for that. $300 run.
What's next?
The Great Pyramid. 750 coin. Wowzers. Told me what, sorry? Oh, there's a lot of drifters here. I didn't know what you meant. Gun damage is pretty bad on that one. 36 gun damage required. Good grief. Are they just like independent ships that we can't attack, or pirate ships or something?
There.
I'm not even sure how we carry 50 back on the boat anyway, if I'm honest.
All right. What's next?
This place has the sweet smell of treasure about it. Let's spread out and get our bearings.
Pirates love a bit of treasure. Opponent gains 2 dice next turn. So they gain 2 dice next turn and give us 1. We need to get 20 charts. If we pull that one out, we can at least match their dice next turn. Right, trying to damage the crew quite badly.
We've got company. They must be guarding the treasure. Too bad. What's theirs is ours now.
9 to 12 damage to crew. It's got to be a dodge and weave, isn't it? Well, actually, we can do that. Because we can afford to lose 1 or 2 because we're going to get a load of people. Reduce the enemy crew below 50%. If we do this, we can smash their crew. We take double damage, but it doesn't matter because they're not attacking. (17 to 20 damage preventing).
We sent them running. They were guarding this cave. Torches out, and in we go.
We are low on supplies. Right. Lose 1 to 4 supplies. Deal damage to crew.
1RC UK just took out a Prime Twitch subscription.
Thank you very much.
To the Nut House.
Welcome 1RC UK. Welcome to the Nut House. Don't really want to lose between 1 and 4 supplies. We need 20 hints though, which is not a lot. We can do it without one. And then we'll all out of resources.
Ha! Now that's a solid haul. Grab what you can, me hearties.
80
Let's
drifters.
bring this plunder back to our ship.
That's a whole lot of drifters.
Of course. Our haven calls.
That is basically going to allow us to build an extra pirate cove, I think. We're going to need a lot of spare beds for this. We got enough planks around here for this? Yes, we do. Yeah, I can't stay around. We don't have enough resources on the boat. Let's take out this top layer. We have 103 over 103. Blimey. This waterfall's annoying. It stops you building anywhere in there. So how do we work out what resources we actually need? It's like if we're going to build another pirate camp, how do we know what we actually need from here? Because there's various places we can put this. How do we unlock shellfish and that kind of thing? That's the bit I'm not understanding is how to predict what we need right now. Like eggs. If we want eggs, how do we get that? Egg thief needs to be unlocked. Okay, how do we get egg thief? Like, where do we even look for egg thief? No clue. Like, is everything unlocked behind this lot? Or is it just driven off the quests we have to do? All we could do is build enough homes until I figure it out, I guess. Alright, how many homes have you got? That's 36. Let's try that. Need a lot more, I think. I mean, these guys over here have an absolutely cracking view. The downside is, if a pirate comes past or an enemy, they're going to get it. Right, so many homes have we got now? We've got 60 in that lot. And 52 in that lot. That should be enough. It's got a few more of these little slum things to get rid of. There we go. Sudden influx of people. Deed is done. You have 250 total pirates. Nice. $106 coin, 3 cohesion, 80 drifters. Repair it. Not bad, not bad. $48 spare homes on that one, and no spare homes on this one, but they're still being built. Or are they? Imagine living there, how noisy that would be, right next to the waterfall. 80 slackers, yeah. Well, we can turn these machines back on. Just don't forget, there's more mouths to feed and everything now. So we'll turn on the pig pens and stuff. They can go double shift. Yeah, look, the beer's coming down. So we need to unpause one of the beer production. 85 slackers, but that's enough to build another place with. Let's see what we can get.
We made this happen.
The green. Every statue gained 3 additional drifters. Coin generator. For every banner, increase cohesion capacity by 4 cohesion. I don't understand. Is that like... That must be your maximum 100 cohesion. That must be like increase the limit. Improve campfire production by 3. I mean... It's never bad, I suppose.
Add to our tale.
Two bitter rival factions from among form a seemingly minor social disagreement. This could soon blow over. Away we go. Side with the bigger faction. We gain 15 cohesion and lose 25 of our new pirates. Drink our disputes away. We get 5 cohesion and lose 1,700 beer. That's a lot of beer. Punish the agitators. 10 pirates will leave. Let them sort it out. You know, I think we'll have a bit of cohesion and just drink the beer. And we had a lot of beer, so whatever. We can soon make more. Right, let's not forget to recruit some more. Right, full crew this time. Search what's this? Crossbone keys. Possible loot. Wine. Notoriety.
Always forward.
Let's see where that takes us. See, take this as an example. If I want to get a bird catcher, what do I need to do? Where do I look to tell me how to get a bird catcher? So you can make stew from pigs, fish, or water. All right. C for firepower. What does that mean? Oh, you can make boots from pigs. Roast bird. There we go. You also need herbs as well. You need herbs and... That's kind of weird, isn't it? Tabby is for lime deposit. A construction resource. Probably lets you build better homes, I guess. Fittings, what then? Earth is this? Copper, hardwood, stone. Producers, raid good deposit. I don't know, it tells you the production change, but it doesn't tell you how to go about getting things. Like, things are locked. How do you unlock them? That's the bit I'm missing. The only thing I can work out is how to get these boats. They're obvious because they're here. I presume if we start digging through this, we start typing tabby. Let's just put bird in. See what happens. Bird catcher. Right, there you go. So you need to unlock... That's bizarre. So you need to unlock a boat in order to unlock the ability to catch birds. And to catch herbs. That's a weird unlock right there. Copper. The tutorial should definitely have told us about this. Copper. Iron. Iron mine. Increases the capacity of iron ore deposits with every rank. Unlocks the iron mine. To unlock the boat, you need more points. Yeah, so to unlock this boat, it says here we need to spend 7 points in green to get that boat. Yeah? 7 points in green. I've spent 5. We could put the next of them into any of these here. It would then complete the circle, so we need 2 more. So we have to do 2 more green things to do that. So we could do 2 more events with Scarlet, or we could have 500 pirates. That's quite a lot. 125 cohesion is crazy. We could have a total output of 500 stew. We could build 20 zip lines. Another 15. How much were they? 10 each. That's 150 gold. That's possible. Perform 5 smuggling runs. Have 15 efficient transport routes to the tavern. You have to build more taverns for that. Complete 10 events with Timothy. Employ 25 scallywags. What? Well, the zip line is 10 gold. We need 15 zip lines. So yeah, I don't know where we put 15 zip lines, but there you go. There's another 2. Too steep. Interesting. The 4 distinct ways to operate. Well, it said you can go down one of the paths entirely, or you can try to do all of them. So why won't it let me build that here? I don't even know what's in the way. You can build it here, bizarrely. It's a bit of a discovery exercise trying to find where you can connect. Because you don't really know what the rules are, you just have to move around and find it. I have a feeling you're going to need pellets for lead resources or something like that. What makes you say that? Trouble is, if you build a zipline through that face there, you stop yourself from building there later. This looks like it should be an elevator. That's 8 zip lines. Good grief. Vents with Scarlet. Which one is Scarlet? Is that the red one? It's Enrique. Charlie. Raven. Who's Scarlet?
We've arrived. Fearless.
Right, let's see what happens.
The Crossbone Keys. An eerie place, like it's not fully of this world. Yet it draws in sailors from far and wide. In the Ocean's End Tavern, you'll hear some strange stories. And sometimes, you'll find you a part of the tale all along.
I've heard many tales from the Crossbone Keys. How much of it is true? Well...
Yeah, I bet it's all hogwash. Tall tales are for weaklings and pretenders.
They say the mythical fountain of youth can be found in these parts. Its waters are surely worth a fortune.
Oh, I'm sure.
Let's look for it together. You can have the profits, so long as I get credit for the discovery.
On our way to Ocean's End Tavern, we are accosted by a crusty old mariner. His ramblings are mostly incoherent, but one thing catches our attention. He claims to know the location of the mythical Fountain of Youth. Uh-huh. There's only one way of finding out which way this goes. See, the actual result makes no difference, so I don't know what the difference actually really is. Yeah, we'll make our
These
own
are
way
more
there.
like instructions than an actual map. How can we be sure this isn't a pile of hogwash?
New quest, the Fountain of Youth. Follow the old mariner's map to reach the Fountain of Youth. I'm a scouting vessel.
Let her run.
I think we go and give her a bit of a slap.
All right, what's next?
A vessel with no signage. They're not keen on making our acquaintance, but they have no say in the matter.
Prevent... Wait, we have to get within 2,700 meters. And they want to damage us. Reduce all opponent stats by 1 to 6. Flippin' heck. Opponent gains 2 dice, we gain 1.
Those unknown merchants. I'd say we found Amara's scout. Let's rough them up.
Right, they want to deal 10 to 13 damage. Which apparently we can't really prevent apart from that one. Right, she's on prevent damage maneuver.
should do it. Now let's scare them into submission. We need someone to interrogate after all.
They've got 60 crew on board. Why does it say suspicious sailors? Reduce the opponent's health and crew below 75%. We just need to hit their crew, really.
We subdue the crew and tie them up. The sharks will do the questioning for us.
Oh, really?
Of course.
We offer Amara's scouts a simple choice. Reveal Amara's mission or meet the local sea life. Someone always squeals. Soon we'll have a detailed reciting of Amara's report to the Crown Admiralty. Can you imagine that? You imagine them standing on the end of a plank with a load of sharks and going, like, tell us where this is, or you're going overboard. And you tell them, and you're going overboard anyway. No matter what happens, they're going to push you off.
Admiral Machado, my scouts in the Crossbone Keys report a growing presence of well-known pirates. With the arrival of these brethren of the coast, rumors of ghastly rituals and missing ships are making rounds. I recommend taking swift action against them. Yours in service, Amara.
A friendly port.
I see. Amara is spying on all the free factions.
And for Admiral Machado, no less.
Well, this means she's planning to move against them. I'll make sure they get the news.
Always forward.
Let's nip over there and get a resupply. Oh, I've got one more event to do with Scarlet. I'm just not sure which one's a Scarlet. Yeah, we need to think about a second ship, don't we, really? That one looks pretty hard to defend.
We've hit our mark. My blade itches.
Into the friendly port. Repair the ship, get supplies. How about both? We're paying coin. No, we're paying black powder. We've got loads of it. Repair the ship, and we'll pay in 1 billion planks that we have.
Let her run.
Nice.
Of course.
Wait, Castaway is just going to be more crew, isn't it? We don't really want that. Treasure Cove. Get more treasure. The Soaring Stone. Don't know what that is. Ocean's End. Why level 3 Prowler? Needs a Reaver. Treasure Cave.
Luff! I say luff, you swabs!
Alright, now we have to get a route over here somehow. Why is that in red? There are two things that are red though, I don't know why. Why is that and that red? That was weird. So why can't you connect? There we go. Wait, what? That looks so weird. Is it possible to link warehouses by paths? So they will, yeah, they work it out if they can find a route there. So now we need to build houses over here, and this is where you get, once they build that, it starts to demand loads of things. And I don't know what the build order has to be. Like, I know we're going to need warehousing. You know, Samantha, I can't understand what your meaning is when you just say a word like hang. Like, what does that mean? Like, if you're trying to help, you need to say more than one word. Gallery. There you go. There's another word. Yes. I think he means galley, I'm assuming. Rather than gallery. Pirate camp still under construction. Yes, of course it is. We'll be building mostly this direction. Maybe it should be on this side. What, pirates aren't interested in art? Yeah. Get a couple of workmen up there. Then we're going to want some homes down here. Classy cabin. They're going to have to import everything for now, aren't they? They'll start making their own logs down here or something. A nap's good. CSJ context? You just took a nap, okay? Okay. And then we need to get this connected to that. I really hope they can still walk through that. Right, so straight away they're starting to get upset. And they're upset because they don't have any food. So we now need to tell them to get food from somewhere. So if we say we need to set up some kind of supply chain for now. and say, right, go and get some food from... Now, where's the food warehouse? That one? That one. So they grab some stew from that one. And then the galley can get stew from that one. But then very quickly they're going to want cassava bread because they've heard that everybody else over here is eating bread. So they want bread now. So we need to work out where we're getting the bread from, which is, I think, that warehouse there. And then we can tell them to get the bread from here. So hopefully once the logistics starts to play out. But look how quickly that's coming down. And the thing is, right, is you can't control the priority of the building, so you couldn't say build these warehouses before you build this. You have to build this. Otherwise you can't build here, so you have to build this. And then immediately everybody wants stuff, which you then have to work out how to supply before that hits 0 and you end up with a bit of a mutiny. That's the bit that I find tricky. Okay, we can tell that to bring in logs and bring in planks. And we can tell that to get its logs from here. So now we'll have a supply of logs and planks here. What we don't have is any stone around here. Don't know if we don't have any or not. Before we build a port, I'd like to put gun turrets up. Right, where's our boat? Where are you? Oh, the treasure cave.
This place has the sweet smell of treasure about it. Let's spread out and get our bearings.
Yeah, but when you build vertically, they have to go up and down ladders, which is quite slow, or you have to build expensive elevators and stuff. Opponent gains 2 dice next turn. Give player 1 die. Okay. We need to gain 20 charts. We're going to go with that. Right. Lose 2 to 12 supplies. And they damage their own crew. Can we prevent...
We've got company. They must be guarding the treasure. Too bad. What's theirs is ours now.
Deals 6 to 9 damage to crew. Blimey. Got to knock off 32 of their crew and they're taking double damage. If we could do 16, we're good, but then we can't prevent and deal at the same time.
We sent them running. They were guarding this cave. Torches out, and in we go.
Dwindling supplies. 1 to 4 supplies. I mean, we can afford to lose it. We need to get him 20 hints, though.
Ha! Now that's a solid haul.
112
Grab what you
coin,
can,
3
me hearties.
cohesion, and
Let's
1
bring this
supplies.
plunder.
Blade itches.
Not bad, not bad.
Our haven calls.
Okay, we seem to have averted the a panic over here. Right, we build the towers out before we build the port out. They won't attack us, hopefully. You have enough events with Scarlet to progress, do I? Trash that. Let's build these two. What have we got now? Deeds. Build 3 pirate camps. We can claim that.
Some order in our chaos.
Compete events with Scarlet.
Remember this day.
Good fortune.
Right, so we can get 1 point closer to this. Do we want a... For every banner, increased cohesion capacity. What does it mean by banner? That we build a banner, which is going to cost coin. But then that increases the limit. We're not at 100 yet, so it's pointless. Improve campfire production by another +3. Blimey. Improve sawmill production by 1. You mean flag, Fuzzball? There's no flag. Ooh. Improves zip line with every rank. Blimey. Pinch of salt.
Your cups.
Okay, over here. We'll just take that. Improves char burner production with every rank. Don't really need it. For every banner, increase cohesion capacity by 4. We've had that up there. Hire mercenaries to trade coin for raid goods that you cannot produce on your island. That's interesting. Getting more comfortable provides 12 housing. A fancy cabin. Don't we already have that? Improves leaf cutter production with every rank. Not needed. I don't feel like we need to spend that point yet. There's nothing we need out of that list. I can't even get cohesion to 100 yet alone above 100. It's like pretty tricky. Wait, how are they building this? Are they connected to that, you scumbags? Can we pause production? Shut down construction. I prefer to use the word pause. Right, what we need is a supply of this stuff. That's by the pier. That's by the powder mill. That's by the warehouse. Will you ship me some of that over, please? And you get your supply from there. I want to make sure we're defended, because if we build that port, straight away the enemy's going to go, oh, let's attack that one. It's undefended. And even when we've got charcoal here, it's going to take a while for it to build the actual cannonballs and stuff. Fresh drifters. Oh, God. I'm not sure we need more right now. What else should we do? So every option reduces cohesion. Apart from that, which is a non-entity. Quite like the idea of 100. We'll just take the valuables. I mean, we're pirates. It's what we do. We're like, thanks very much. We'll have that. See you later. We brought back 202 coin, 3 cohesion, and spent stuff that we have lots of. Not bad, not bad. We do, however, need to add some more swabbies. It sounds like something you get in a chemist. Like an Australian chemist would be like, yeah, you want some swabbies, mate? For your cut? I need a zip line that goes right across here. That would be nice. Can you even do that? How useful that would be. Oh, I did wonder what the range was on this. It's quite big, but not that big, look. That's a shame. need like another mast on top of this rock, really. Oh, you scumbag. It's literally fighting me all the way. That is annoying. You need a taller mast or be able to have a longer zip line. I was hoping to do something clever over here with the zip line. Just bring it in down here somewhere. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? Get you there fast. Not steep enough. It's plenty steep. Can you have a fleet of ships? In theory, yes. Basically, it feels like each of these piers that you build can manage one ship. Like, unless there's some upgrade later that gives you more than one ship per pier. You can upgrade this to a trade pier. Which, I presume that means that's for trade only. Or maybe it allows you to have more than one ship. I don't know. They've not got any stuff yet. What is going on? Can we get an elevator? Not steep enough. You can't visualize the angle you need, like it really is all or nothing. You just have to explore and work it out. At least you can get up to that high point with this. So it's 3 connections per zipline, is it? Hmm. The thing is about that pathing there is it only shows you, because in this game, when when the pirates move goods around, it's unidirectional. So, for example, you can go down a zip line, but you can't come up it. And you can go up an elevator, but I don't know if you can go down it. So, that route there is the route that he's taking when he's going from here to here. But when he wants to go back, or rather, what's to stop him get that zip line and come all the way down here and then go over there? It's not showing both. I'm sure the route back is different to the one there. It must be. Because there's zip lines. But I don't know. Maybe you should build another trading post and ship, I don't know, beer or something. Or stew. We have 7,000 stew. Like the canteen of the islands. Where was the trading post? Was that it? There you go. It's quite a big building, this thing. That is connected in such a bizarre way. Can you sell stew? We're about to find out. So if we say we want to sell stew out of this warehouse, then we can sell it. I don't know what price we're going to get yet. In stock, slot capacity 500. I don't know what we're going to get. We'll find out in a minute. That'll certainly help him to get down there quicker. There you go. So now it's highlighting the zip line, which again can only be possible on the way down. So what's he doing on that journey? Which way did he go? No idea.
My blade itches.
Alright, the boat's ready. Whale song. What's this one?
Let her run.
Let's see what that one's about. Oh, they're operational. So now we can unpause this. Carry on finishing that off. Did you find the Fountain of Youth? Why, do I look younger? What a compliment, Halo. Thank you. Let me unpause that. Right, 500 stew goes for 12 coin. Much younger, thank you. Resource drain too high. What's this?
All right, what's next?
Right, have we built the... Here we go. So the next question is, what kind of boat do we build this time? The best one currently is still the Reaver Plus. $50 planks and 50 rope. Destroyer? What? That one? So this thing is only worse on 2 counts. And that's the gun damage and the armor. What's you thinking? You thinking about intercepting vessels or something?
Whalers call this region home. They are a dour and hardy lot, but they enjoy rolling dice or playing a few hands of whist for rum or coin.
Do I spy a gambling den in these parts? Excellent. I'm in the mood to wager some coin.
As long as it's your own coin this time. Wait, where's my pouch?
Whales are gentle, placid creatures. There must be more exciting beasts to hunt in these parts.
Who cares? They're a good source of oil and wax.
Good night, Mickey.
And soap, if you like that sort of thing.
Whale Song Work is known for 2 things: whaling community and the House of Fortune. A gambling den owned by the formidable Fortune Wild. Both activities can lead to an early demise if one is not careful. Let's meet the whalers, or let's place a few wagers. So that one increases wealth principal points and unlocks the special location House of Fortune. Whereas that one gives you seafaring principal points and the same amount of cohesion. Basically, do you want blue points or do you want magenta points? And the answer is, I don't know, because I need to see what I'm working on. And I can't cancel out of this and look at what I'm working on. It's literally forcing me to make a choice between the two without allowing me to look at what my current tree looks like. Which is a bit frustrating.
It's the time of year when some kind of hunting contest is being held by the...
Yeah, as it happened, I needed blue points, so that's probably not a bad shout.
As a Port Pelagic. It might be worth our while.
Complete Feasting with Legends. Whale Hunt.
My blade itches.
Recommended ship. A Hunter. We don't really have the right ship for that. Whale hunting contest. No captain assigned, missing crew. Wait, what?
Of course. Let her run.
That was weird. That one's a 10 gun damage, 7 speed, 4 armor. Two speed. How can a destroyer have a speed of 2? What the heck? 2. So the Prowler has more speed than the destroyer. What the? None of those ships are capable of that. That was a 7 speed mission.
Ready for action. Give the word.
Right, Jonah. Or Jopna, whatever your name is. And a captain who boosts the speed. What, to 7 from 2? We hear the strange story of a man rescued from the belly of a whale. The mysterious survivor was nicknamed Jonah, and of course, they say he immediately built a raft and went back to the sea. Intriguing, let's meet him. As soon as you hear his name, Jonah, we feel a sudden urge to find him.
As it was foretold, the time has finally come. Find me, and embrace your destiny.
Oh, mysterious. Jonah. Where's the mission?
Of course.
Makeshift raft. Prison transport. Amara's tavern spy. Smuggling run. Oh, they're pirates. We leave them alone, right? Wait a minute, where's the Jonah mission? He said find me, but... It says here, complete the Fates Fool mission. Where's that? That one.
Let her run.
Okay. It's really weird because it says that you've got things pinned here. But if you actually look, like there's 5 side quests pinned here. But it's not showing any of them. I get it.
We've hit our mark.
Standing on the small raft, the gaunt man they call Jonah faces us without really seeing us. His feverish gaze has long wandered into some other distant realm. Finally he speaks. All is as the old gods willed it. The old gods, what do you mean? Or, how do you end up in the belly of a whale? Or, are you unwell? We should call the barber surgeon. I'll say, how did you end up in the belly of a whale? It was no ordinary whale, but an elder whale. Come now. I know not all the becoming, but you're part of it.
You feel it, don't you? The call of the seas. We have been chosen, my friend. The old gods are waiting.
Quest updated. Jonah. Complete the summoning. Oh, good grief. Right.
There.
Let's go and summon something. How far are we off building a different, better kind of ship? There's the hunter. We need more blue points for that. Isn't this giving us blue points? I might hold off and see if we can build this. Or even that, the hunter plus. That would be better. 2 blue points and we can get the hunter plus. I think he's on board. I don't think we're sailing and he's paddling on his raft, Captain Flint. I think he's on our ship. I assume he is. Maybe we're just towing him. Maybe he's on the raft and we're just, you know, pulling him like a trailer or something.
We've arrived.
You've arrived at your destination. Time has come, we must call upon the old gods of the sea so they can reveal the role they have chosen for us, but the gods do not answer to any summons. We need a sacrifice. Oh yeah. Sacrifice a few crew members. Yeah, 20 should do it. Any volunteers? In old times, wine was considered a worthy sacrifice. We don't have any wine. We drink rum round here, and beer. 200 coin? Are you kidding me? This better be worth it. I mean, technically, we can afford the sacrifice. Technically. But it just doesn't feel right. Like throwing 20 of your crew into death because some madman says the gods demand a sacrifice.
This shall suffice. Can you feel the change in the wind?
Where's he pointing the coin anyway?
The shift in the tides. The old gods are on their way.
Jonas like, give me the 200 coin, right? Okay, that should do it. I'll make sure. I'll put it on the altar later when we get back. Okay? Yeah. What happens now then? Jonah. Complete the old gods of the sea. Jump to event.
Look! I say look, you swabs!
Recommended ship. Uh-oh. Eek. This may not work out.
We've hit our mark.
This may not work out. Let's see. We may not be tough enough for this one.
The wind will take us where we need to go. But keep a firm hand on the helm, nonetheless.
Opponent gains 2 dice. What do I got to do? Close 6,800 meters. Let's go. Deal 3 to 18 damage to your crew. Poof. No, thank you. 1 damage to resources for 100 meters.
Yes. This is not a normal.
Where's parrot come from? This parakeet or whatever it is. Like, what's it doing here?
We are sailing into their realm now.
That's impressive. We've got to gain 10,000 meters. Are you actually serious? And we don't have any way of gaining 10,000. What's this? Why are we on support actions? Why have we got nothing here? We don't have enough dice. We have no resources. Where did our resources go? Take 21 damage, lose 2 crew, gain 28. Where on earth did our resources go? Deal 20 to 35 damage. Good grief. That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. You lost all your resources because the enemy did damage based on your distance. Oh! I thought that... I misunderstood that. I misunderstood what they were doing. So yeah, okay. That sucks. Good grief. Deal 32 to 37 damage to your crew. Game over. Crew's all dead. We can't block that. Not even close. Its minimum roll is 32. And we can block a maximum of 18. Yeah, there's just nothing. Nothing there at all. One crew member left. And they're about to die. Yeah, no way. Absolutely no way. We've still got to get 10,000 meters. I think this mission's not possible with this boat at the moment. That's how I read that. Jonah's mission is going to have to wait until we have a better ship, I'm afraid. Because that's not happening. It does say it recommends a 27 speed ship and we have a 6. I mean, there is a bit of a clue there. Little bit of a clue there.
There.
Recommends a level 2 hunter.
Ready for action.
A whale breaches. The game is afoot. We're within range. Ready the harpoon.
Reduce the enemy health to 0. Deal 15 to 20 damage, and then take ×2 damage. Blimey. Ram and harpoon it is. Double damage should pretty much kill it.
Fasten it to the ship and let's go find another.
Whale blubber.
Keep her steady.
We got 13 whale blubber. We did. We had an absolute whale of a time. See any legal? How can a whale have 60 crew? You're just asking silly questions again. It looks like that just respawns and you can go back and do it again. Wait a minute, I'm sure it said that the House of Fortune was unlocked if you chose the other option, but the option we chose didn't unlock it.
Let's fill our chart. A grand adventure.
Right, now we can get this. Right, we've already got the mast, we're not spending money on that. With Soundmaker production. Every crow's nest, gain 20 coin, bird discovery event.
Let's go farther. things to us.
Now we can build the Hunter Plus. Look at the state of that. It's got like metal armor over. We don't have access to metal, but we're going to put metal and spikes all over this thing. Pretty impressive. This one has a speed of 13. That's a lot quicker. Gun damage 5. What's its job then? Is it just a whale hunter? Is that what this thing does? The Destroyer Plus. That's better. We'll have that instead. 13 gun damage.
Too long.
300 blubber. And we didn't sacrifice our crew. Right guys, I am going to stop there. It is 8 o'clock. Thank you very much for watching. That's Corsair Cove, pre-release, out at the end of the month. No price on it yet, but if you run the Cove command, Games Planet will be discounting it by 32% or something. So if you want it, check if that's cheaper. You can't pre-order it yet because Hooded Horse haven't put a price on it. But yeah, anyway. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, whatever you're doing. Those 2 trades though. Wish you could set these to like auto trade and just have like a minimum amount you want to hold back. That would be very useful. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, guys. Take it easy. Love you all. Good night.